My name is Peggy Chaikin, and I'm one of the founders of Friends, proud continuing board member who is now leaving the board after all of my tenure. We started, in the late two, 2007, 8, 9 to figure out how we could get an increased awareness of what was happening with the Verde River. And because I had lived here from the early 70s and had a lot of interaction with the river because I was part of a farming gardening effort on the river. So I witnessed, flooding and then I witnessed debris, and I witnessed what happens with the giant cane breaking off into the river, catching itself on car bodies and refrigerators that people had put there because they didn't want to pay dump fees and they wanted to save the banks of the river. So there were various reasons why my heart was touched by the imbalance between the wildness of the river and people's efforts to tame it in a very kind of a unknowledgeable way for long-term health of the river. We started spearheading an educational outreach, and partly the reason why I'm here at Dead Horse is because one of our main outreach efforts was Verde River Days, which happened years later after our initial parks affiliation. But basically it was really to be noticed and have the river noticed and have children and young parents and people who move here know that they too can have fun, enjoy the river, but be stewards of the river and have a longer term vision for the river. So there are lots of aspects to doing that, and some of the things that are maybe not as much fun for some people are going to meetings and organizing incorporation papers and budgets and things like that, and hiring people. And those things have to happen really for a long-range plan to unfold. We had contracted studies and developed toolboxes and really tried to educate ourselves and educate other people at the same time. And then, the other process was building collaboration, or what we said was ally cultivation. So we reached out to other conservation groups, not only here in the Verde Valley, but in Prescott area, because the Verde is threatened by that expansion of development in the Prescott area that affected the headwaters and continues to affect the flow of the Verde in the upper reaches. So I have some history up there in the upper reaches of the Verde because I actually was married in Sycamore Canyon. Anyway, those are the years of adventurous interface with the natural environment and really being kind of down home, hands-on, and I think that's what the founders were. We were pretty much, okay, let's paint that shed over there at Dead Horse Ranch. That'll be kind of our clubhouse, and then we can meet. And the parks let us do that, and we met there. And I have my secretarial notes on a little yellow pad, and let's see if somebody will donate a rake and a hoe. And I just want to encourage people to, if you have something that you feel is valuable in your life that you want to preserve and conserve, then reaching out to other people and kind of bonding together, finding out who else is having the same feeling as you, and learning how to make the most progress you possibly can. So right now we reach out to all the communities in the Verde Valley and look for opportunities to influence, water and land management use to preserve our groundwater source that feeds the Verde River. It's not fed by storms, because we're not having them much anymore. So I am thrilled that we have a wonderful, dynamic, educated, knowledgeable data-driven staff that's moving us forward. And I just think our reach out is being effective, and encourage other people to do the same kind of process in their lives.
Listening to the Verde is brought to you by Friends of the Verde River. Please visit verderiver.org/listening for more videos and resources.